Let's take a closer look at the Juno-Gi sounds. The Juno-Gi is completely in live set play. Now what that means is that the Juno-Gi is always capable of playing layers and splits at any time. So let's use this example, EdKeyGrand. Right here, let's listen. Pretty good sounding grand piano. Now let's go ahead and hold the shift button, and you see it says upper 1, upper 2, lower 1, lower 2. Let's see what happens if I select these. And let's unselect upper 1, and let's listen. Another piano. Let's hold down shift again. Hit lower 1. We have a string. Hold down shift again. Hit lower 2. Now let's go ahead and select upper 1, which was the piano. And now we'll select lower 1. And now let's listen. For that particular sound, which was the EdKeyGrand, the lower sounds that were put there are designed to complement it. And in that case, it was a string. So let's go ahead and hold down shift again. And let's press the live set button right here. And we can see the sounds that are available inside that particular live set. So we see upper 1 and upper 2 are both grand pianos. Lower 1 is the strings 5, and lower 2 is mood strings. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and hold down shift, and let's select that mood strings and deselect that strings number 5, and let's see if we can tell a difference. If we want, we can go in and hold down shift again, and let's go ahead and bring in that string number 5. So you see, you'll be hearing 3 different sounds at the same time. So EdKeyGrand, strings 5, mood strings, right here. So as far as layering the Juno-Gi, all we had to do was hold down shift and turn on the other available tones that are here. Now what if I have a tone and maybe I wanted to change the volume? Very easy. We can see by the tabs here we have some different options. I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and just take out that mood strings. So now we're just going to be playing strings number 5 and 88 key piano, EdKeyGrand. And let's go to level and pan. Now if you look right here, I can change the level of those particular instruments and also the panning. And also, I can determine whether to switch them on or off from this window. So I'm just going to play with the level right now. And I'm going to do this by using the dial wheel. So personally, I'm going to go ahead and have the piano at 110. And let's go ahead and take out that string. Great. Now let's turn on the string in here. And let's bring up the string inside the piano part. So I'll go ahead and hit the chord, and let's bring in that string. And if you notice, we can bring in just a little bit of string to kind of complement, or we can bring even more string, and even if we wanted to, we can overpower that piano. Right in there. Very cool. Now, what about pitch? Let's take a look at this right here. Now in pitch, we can change a couple of different things as well. We can go in and change the octave. We can change the chorus tuning on here. So chorus tuning is up and down by half steps. We can do that. And also we can get in and do the fine tuning, the real slight tuning differences right here. So in this example, let's go ahead and have the piano in its natural octave. But let's go ahead and take that string and take it down 1 octave. Use the dial wheel. Now it's going to be down 1 octave. Let's take a listen. definitely a difference. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go back to level and pan. And let's go ahead and bring in the other string. Remember that moody string that we had over here in the tone? Let's bring that guy in, because now we're going to have, if we go back to pitch, we'll have the piano at 1 octave, that first string down an octave, and the other string, the moody string, at its natural octave. So now we have 3 sounds with some different octaves. Let's take a listen. Now let's change that moody string up 1 octave. So now we're going to have the piano at its natural octave, the first string, string number 5, at a lower octave, and now moody strings up 1 octave. So we'll have 3 separate octaves going at the same time. Big difference in sound, big difference. And if I wanted to, I could hold down Shift, take out those 2 strings, and we have the piano back at its regular octave with nobody else. Or, once again, very quickly, hold down the Shift, bring in those octaves as needed. Maybe the moody string first, up an octave. Or to be a little bit more dramatic, bring in that string number 5, which is down an octave, so now we have them both together. Very quick. And if we like that sound, we could always press the right button, and we can name this whatever we want. I can spin the dial wheel, and, you know, we can go ahead and spin it, and I'll go ahead and name this EdKeyGrand. And we've got this right here. And I want you guys not to be afraid at writing your own sounds. That's one of the great things about playing keyboards. You can make your own sounds. And once we have it set, we can press the next button. And if you look here, the Juno-Gi will automatically write to a user bank. And you have tons of users. So you can go crazy. You can have up to 256 users. So if you want to write a bunch of sounds, go ahead. Go right ahead. And so when I'm ready, I can press the right button, and it says, are you sure? Because it's going to erase if there's anything there. There's nothing there, so let's press execute, and now we just created our own sound.